Nicole here. Oh, wait a minute. I have to shut the door. Crap. Sorry. Okay, Nicole here again. I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but I still kind of want to say when I film it for my own sake. So it's 11:30 p.m., August 15th, 2022. I'm 29 years old. Can I just start by saying that Saturn's return was awful and is awful, but also I'm trying not to be so negative about it. Like, isn't Saturn, who represents self-discipline and responsibility and stability and security for yourself and building all of that, isn't it supposed to help you to make this transition? Like, my life is not a mess, okay? So why should I be feeling such intense emotion? But if I don't like my job, hold on, let me get a pillow here. I gotta make myself comfortable. Okay. If I don't like my job, how stable am I really? I'm wearing my house coat, my blue house coat. I used to wear this blue house coat on Zoom meetings when I was in midwifery, when things went online. And I don't think that was a mark for me in terms of my professional behavior. Fuck professionalism. You know why things have to be professional in the workplace? So that you can do your job safely without worry of harassment. But fuck, like, what does it matter if I show up wearing a house coat to a Zoom class? I'm in goddamn university. Not anymore, but it was. And then one of my friends' boyfriends, one time I came over and he's like, "That's the girl who wears the house coats." And I was like, what? I thought it passed as a sweater online. Apparently not. Does this look like a house coat to you? Because I'm a lounge. I am a pajama wearing queen is what I am. I have two looks, professional and pajamas, and that's it. Well, I have my yoga attire too. Which really is pajamas as well. Let's be real about that. So I'm all about comfort. I really am. But yeah, like, Saturn's return has been not that easy. And like, I'm supposed to have it all the way through. Like, I only have 5 more months of being 29. And like, okay, obviously it's not like time is going to vary and like how you get through these transitions. I know that, okay? But I would have expected myself to be a little bit further along in terms of building my own stability and my own security. And like, it has more to do with just men. It's everything. It's all of it, okay? I've talked about this many times. Yes, I live with my parents. I'm not ashamed of it, but fuck, like, that obviously has implications to my sexual life, and I don't even care to live alone. It's not even about me owning a house. I don't think that would make me necessarily happier. It's not even about being happy. It's merely I'm frustrated that Saturn is in the same point of the sky when you turn 28, which represents like, you know, time to really start ramping up to build a foundation of security for yourself for the rest of your adulthood. It basically represents your true adulthood, beginning of your true adulthood, okay? It's a phase, like, it's, you know, first 28 years, and then the second 28 years, and then the third 28 years. It's like different, it's just a way to break out your life. And when my Saturn return started, pandemic! A goddamn pandemic! I was like, how am I gonna build my stability now? And now things have gone worse globally. And I'm like, I waffle between thinking about what's going on globally in the world and to like just thinking about my own life, my own personal life, and like kind of like, I do think it's true, like I don't have control over what's happening with the war. And so, or even like trade and politics and that kind of stuff. So it's like, okay, I don't have control over it. Let it be out of my mind and I don't have to worry or stress about it. But it's not so simple, because it's not so simple. Like, I can push it out of my mind and be fine, but the stress is still in my body. God damn, I said I wasn't gonna swear. Don't swear, Nicole. You want to be as you possibly can be. I'm stressed. I try to be happy. I try to live in peace. I meditate. I try to put things in my life. You know what's stressing me out right now? Why I'm in this stressful state again? Once again, hello stress. Oh my good long. What is that song by Simon and Garfunkel? Bridge Over Troubled Water? Or no, I'm thinking, well, that's a good song, but I'm also thinking about Hello Darkness, my old friend. And remember all those memes? God, I really felt that one. Like, I was like, yes, hello darkness, my old friend. We've come to talk to me again. It's not quite darkness, because it's more stress than darkness, but hello stress, my old friend. Once again, we meet. I'm stressed because I just went on a date with somebody. A good date, okay? Like, I should be happy. I should be happy. Isn't this what I want? Isn't this what I want? I want to get married. I want to have a baby. Yes, I want to have a baby with the right person. But, and this guy, he has a PhD and stability, and like, I can't do it. I fucking cannot do it. And I'm like, but I really want a baby. It's like, the willpower is strong. Like, I want what I want, but why is this so hard? What I really want is, I can't even say it out loud, like, because I don't believe that I'm going to get it. So to even say it out loud, it's painful. What I really want is, to be with somebody that I love. I mean, I mentioned in my previous video that I really love, there's two different people I really love, which kind of sounds like, I don't know, does that make me sound like a hoe? A hoe? A shovel? I'm shoveling. I don't really fully believe that we can control who we fall in love with or who we catch feelings, and that's true because there's like a lot of different things going on towards how you like attraction. Like, there's pheromones, okay, there's but like my rational mind is just bothering me. Like, go away, rationale, let me be crazy. I want to be crazy because fuck you, rationale, fuck you. Which is not a good thing to say or do. Sorry, rationale. Sorry to e-child. Sorry to, but like, honestly, can I just not be rational and just full out go crazy mode and just allow myself to believe crazy things? This is the thing about me. Like, I tend to take, this is a pattern I've noticed for myself. I tend to take swift action. I take swift action on my beliefs when the time is right. But my action is so swift that if my belief is wrong, then there can be negative consequences to whatever my action is. So how I compensate for this is I check my beliefs, and I'm worried, and I keep checking my beliefs to make sure they're as accurate or as good for me as possible. And I don't think it really matters if they're well, it does and it doesn't, but like, that they're good. Like, I check my beliefs because my actions will be swift. And I won't have time to backtrack. So I'll have to deal with consequences of my actions. And so I just make sure my beliefs are good before and I check them constantly. So like, that's why I'm just like not so likely to be like full out crazy mode. Like, am I a witch? Honestly, I'll just tell you, I want to go full crazy. I want to go full crazy here. Okay? Yes, I'm a witch. I'm flat out a witch, but like, there's a lot of definitions about what witches are and stuff. I don't know. If you're a witch watching this, maybe I'm not talking about the same thing. Maybe I am. I don't know. I'm gonna flat out say that, yeah, I have done some different magical spells, but magic isn't like Harry Potter where like instant action. It's more like a communication with the universe. Am I heavily communicating with the universe? Yes. Like, and does the universe communicate with me? Absolutely. Psychedelics is one of those realms, and like, it just opens you up to something, I guess, if you do it enough. I don't know. It's a different journey for all of us, actually. It's very unique and individual for each of us. But am I a flat out witch? Yeah. But I kind of think that everyone is. Like, it's just that I'm more willing to accept that part of myself, I guess, than a lot of other people. I'll tell you, the midwives were all fucking witches, but they were like the most dangerous type of witch, because they were witches that really didn't know that they were witches, but their magic fucking rained terror around to the people around them, and they were bitches. There, I said it. Anyways, like, okay, I'll tell you one time, like one magical experience I had. You can tell me I'm crazy. Maybe I am, maybe you're right, but honestly, it's my life, it's my body, it's my mind. I'll allow myself to be as crazy as I want to be, as long as I don't hurt anyone. That's the thing about being crazy. Like, I'm not going to abandon my morals or my ethics. Well, it's the ethics. Like, I know what's right and wrong. Like, for example, I don't ever hurt anyone, not because the law tells me not to. It's because I know it's wrong deeply, and I don't go against that. It's integrity. But anyways, okay, a witchy experience I had. Crows are known, are thought, so I talk about symbols, right? And symbols are like, archetypes are kind of like a way to communicate with the universe, and the universe communicates with you, like through dreams. But, you know, your dream life versus your 3D reality of everyday waking life, I don't know, when you really think about it, does it really make a difference whether you're dreaming or whether you're in your real life? It's all like a dance. And so, so crows are known to represent like spiritual realms, like messengers between spiritual realms, and I don't know, like some kind of psychic connection. Like, they're supposed to be wise, and they are smart birds. Like, physically, they are definitely smarter on this for the bird scale of intelligent birds. Anyways, I saw a bird, and it was a crow, and I started talking to it, and then it started cawing at me as I was talking to it. And then I gave it a wish, and I said, if you could help me out with this, like, this is my wish for myself. And my wish that I made was, I'm not going to tell you what the wish was, but the wish, like, I had good intentions behind it for everyone. And I told the crow that, like, this wish is for everyone and the betterment of the whole world, and what is in the best interest of every single person and the whole universe. Anyways, and then as soon as I said that, the bird crowed a couple more times and then flew off right away. And I really felt like it was like actually listening to me. And I do think that the crow did actually notice me and was paying attention to me, because I was like this stranger to like, hello, crow. I like to say hello to animals when I'm around them, and trees and plants. And I'm not lying to you. Spirits are real, okay? So, like, this house has a spirit. All houses have spirits, and houses have very kind spirits. Like, houses like the people that are living with them usually. I mean, unless you're abusive towards your house, like, I don't know, treating it badly, but the house in and of itself cares about you. Like, I can feel that this house quite loves me. And, you know, it's simple. I can prove it to you. Like, haven't you ever felt when somebody leaves the house, like, normally, let's say, I don't know if you live with your mom, normally your mom's home, but then she goes out to Costco or somewhere, and like, when she's gone, you feel the absence, even though, like, normally you'd be in your room working or whatever, and she'd be downstairs watching TV or something. Like, you feel the absence. The house feels it too, and like, you can feel these things, okay? The house has a spirit. It cares. It wants. I think the house tends to kind of want everyone to be home, kind of like dogs. House spirits are similar to dogs, because they're like, you know, the dog really wants everyone to be home and like in the same room, and it's more of like a packed animal thing. The house in and of itself, like, when you're home in your house knows that you're safe, right? I think the spirit of the house sticks with the house, And so other spirits can move around, but house spirits, I think, stick with the house that they are. And so, yeah, my house has a house spirit and it loves me. And so I think your house also loves you. And you can, it would be a good idea and good practice to, when you come home, to say, hello, house, hello, room. Say hello to it. Tell it that you love it. Hello, house, I love you. Yeah, and when I say I love you, I can feel it, and it's like as if it's hugging me back. So I'm not making this shit up. I'm not making this shit up. Like, I'm not wrong. I don't know how I could prove it to you. I don't even know if I care to prove it to you. But I know a lot of you will probably agree with me anyways. But yeah, say hello to your house. It will like it. It will appreciate it. It will be like, oh, you're appreciating me. That's so nice. Because the house does a lot for you, right? It protects you from heat. It protects you from cold. It protects you from predators, bugs. It provides a really nice, comfortable place for you to hang out. And it just wants to chill with you and probably wants to listen to music with you when you listen to music. And I think it celebrates when it sees your accomplishments. Like when you come home and I don't know, you're a kid and you got an A+ on the spelling test and your parents are like, good job, little Billy. The house is also like, yes, I'm so proud. Yeah, definitely. Houses have very, very wholesome, kind spirits to them, always. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so like magic. Am I a witch? Absolutely. But anyways, back to like my more like pressing issue of like, like I went on a date, it was good. He is definitely somebody who, like, my rationale is telling me, hey, Nicole, go for this. But my intuition, and it's because I'm hung up on somebody else who I don't think actually wants to be with me. And it's like, fuck, Nicole. Don't make a stupid decision. You want to have a baby. You want to have a baby, Nicole. But it's not like men are just baby making factories. Well, is it the woman that's a baby making factory? It's not as though I'm just like looking for the magic white sauce and that's all I care about. I want love. I want respect. I want good times. And, when it comes to raising children, like, probably you should really have matching parenting styles, which kind of translates to matching values. And, like, I know what I like and I know what I want. Do I know how to get it? No. And do I really even want to control the universe? Like, when I talk about magic, I'm not trying to control the universe or manipulate the universe or anyone else at all. Like, that is dumb. That's a dumb approach to magic. I'm more just trying to find my own place in the world and discover my own self and my own unfolding. And this is part of it for me. And I mean, I know the spirit realms are real, so it's like, of course I'm like, what is there for me? And I should be happy, but I'm not in this moment. Well, I'm not unhappy. At least I do have some level of peace, but I'm just like, do I continue to date somebody who seems like they can provide what I'm looking for, but I'm not in love with them yet? And I mean, how could I be in love with this person? Like, it hasn't been that long. But when I'm still like in love with somebody else, it's complicated. It's complicated. I can't deny my feelings. So I don't know what to do. Like, coming home, like, dating often makes me feel sad afterwards, no matter how good the date was. Tonight's date was, I would say, on the scale of all the dates I've ever been on, definitely in the top 50th percentile, probably even within the top 70th percentile. But regardless of how good the date goes, I always feel this way afterwards. I always feel like, oh crap. And honestly, I'm not so sure. I think it's partly because of my attachment style and my past traumatic experiences, and crap. I don't know what to do. I don't think it matters, but I just really want a baby. And maybe I don't even want a baby. Like, what if I get pregnant and then I'm like, oh, I'm in over my head. This was a mistake. I mean, that could be a potential future, couldn't it? You know, this is kind of like, actually, I'll be a little bit even more open. This is kind of like classic, like, okay, like, there's this bad guy, like the classic bad guy, like, that the woman is attracted to. And it's like, ugh, like, like when the conversation of like, I'm a nice guy, why are women attracted to bad guys? Well, Jordan Peterson talks about this, and like why women are attracted to men that are quote unquote bad. Like, you know what I mean by it? Like, I'm not saying they're actually bad, they're more dangerous. I don't think it's that though. Like, when I think about the reasons why I love the person that I love right now, we do match on a level that is really seems effortless, and there's so it's chemistry, and he's charismatic, and he is somebody that I actually care about. I mean, I care, like, not to say that I couldn't care about this new guy, but I don't really want to. I don't really want to. I want to, but I also really want to have a baby. So like, what the heck do I do? Oh, it's so complicated. So what? I'm just gonna call this magic and babies. Babies and magic. What sounds better? Babies and magic, or magic and babies? Magical babies? um it's so frustrating. I don't have any answers on this. I mean, honestly, I know what I'm going to do. Well, I sort of know. I know that I won't end up with this guy who with the PhD. He's a great catch. Sort of. But if my heart's not in it, my heart's not in it, Nicole. And maybe I'll go on a second date, which I said I would. Well, it would be actually a third date, but I like I don't know, the older I get, the like less and less I want to meet new people, which doesn't sound like a good thing. Like, that kind of sounds like a problem to me. Like, I like, theoretically, you know, you should be open to meeting new people. There's lots of great people. I know for sure certain there's like, for all of us, there's a future of like people that you will come and meet and get to know, who you will love. I think dating is just hard because like it's preconceived end goal or something. And when you find people that you just happen to be friends with, and then you start caring about them without this like notion of like, I'm going to get married to this person, it is very different. And I do think that that is like the relationship that I want and need, one that starts from friendship. And it's not that thing. I am running out of time. 6 years, less than 6 years. I have 5.25 years to get this part of my life together. And like, yeah, you might say 5 years is a lot of time, and it is sort of, but it sort of really isn't. And I'm concerned. I want to be with the person that I like and that I really enjoy. Like, there's just there are some people when I meet them, and the people that I'm thinking of, where when I'm with them, I just really feel more like, I feel like I'm myself. I feel like I'm connected to myself. I feel like they understand me. I understand them. Sort of. Sometimes. I mean, obviously it's not always smooth, or else would I be making this video? Like, if I already was in a secure attachment relationship with somebody that I loved and respected, just breathe. Just breathe. Trust in God, Nicole. Trust in God and the angels. Trust in God that He will guide me and help me to make good decisions that are fair for everyone involved and right for everyone. And yeah, can I just delegate my fate when it comes to who I get married to? Can I please just delegate that to Big God? Because I don't want the responsibility. I don't want to have to make this choice. I, yeah, I want to fall in love. I mean, I'm already in love, but it's complicated and I don't know, maybe one day I will tell you exactly what I'm talking about with why like things are not so smooth with me and who I'm in love with and Nicole. Anyways, don't be too hard on yourself, Nicole, because honestly, you're doing the best you can and you've done a lot and you are a badass magical witch. Like I'm more like Linda the Good Witch. Actually, no, I'm kind of nah. I am more like the Wicked Witch of the West, but I'm not wicked. I don't hurt people. Like if she hurt people, I didn't read those books, but those books are worth reading because L.F. Baum or Frank L. Baum, Baum, person who wrote The Yellow Brick Road. It's not called The Yellow Brick Road. Dorothy and the Yellow Brick Road. No, Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. Dorothy, the Wizard of Oz. Okay, Oz. Oz is a world building. It's a series of books, right? And those are really worth reading. They're for children, but they have some pretty interesting content and it gets pretty political. Like it's like I don't know, it's like for children, but like you get into like these political things and ethical situations and there are scary stuff. Like there's this weird monster. He's not really a monster in the books, but there's this one character who's blobs, like, and they have a drawing of him and he like there's some scary stuff in those books and it's world building, right? It's a universe. I recommend. I mean, I have actually read a couple of them, but I haven't read that one. Although I saw the movie, of course, with Judy Garland and I also saw Return to Oz. Excellent movies. But when it comes to magic and being a witch, yeah, am I more like Glinda? I don't know. Glinda was always like kind of like a biatch. Glinda the Good Witch was kind of like, I'm so good, everyone loves me. She's like the girl in high school who like is popular but really gets off on making sure that everyone likes her and like cares that like she cares that deeply about her reputation, but really she's kind of fake. Like there's a fakeness to that and you're like, fuck off, Glinda, like come back when you know who you actually are, like fuck off. And she, you know, she has teeth, but like she's a witch after all. She has teeth, so you don't kind of want to piss her off too badly because she would start a war with you. But you know that'd probably be a good thing overall for her to like understand who she the fuck is, because she's just like, I need everyone to love me. Whereas the Wicked Witch of the West is more like, fuck everyone, I'm doing me. And I kind of like that because it's more authentic. You know what you're getting. Like, okay, like, yes. I enjoy that energy more. Glinda's fucking fake as shit. And the Wicked Witch of the West is like, I got my fucking shoes, and then she got killed for her shoes. and then no, that was the Wicked Witch of the East. Sorry, the Wicked Witch of the West is like, where's my goddamn shoes that I'm supposed to inherit? My sister just died. Like, fuck you, bitches. Yeah. So the midwives are a lot more like Glinda the Good Witch. They are annoying as fuck. And they don't take responsibility for their magic at all. And it's goddamn annoying. At least I'm taking responsibility for my magic. Like, hello. So you're welcome. Yeah. All right. I don't know what to call this one. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Peace out, Girl Scout. Don't worry about me. But yeah, I might lean into my craziness because it's more entertaining for me. When I live in the 3D world and I pretend that nothing else exists, it gets pretty boring pretty fast for me lately. I mean, I still like nature, of course. I love nature. That's worth it. And I like going to church and like meditation, that kind of thing, and like spiritual places. I like a lot. I find peace there in my heart. But the day-to-day grind can be freaking annoying. And like trying to make rational decisions in your dating life? What? Like, what? Yeah. All right. Peace out, Girl Scout. Talk to you later.